Can I use a construction loan to finance a deck? If you are considering adding a deck to your home, you might be wondering if a construction loan can help finance that project. Let's break down the details to see how this works. Construction loans are primarily intended for significant building projects or major renovations. This includes new homes, extensive additions, or large-scale renovations. These loans typically cover costs such as land, labor, permits, and materials necessary for the project. The main goal is to fund projects that significantly enhance the property's value or involve major structural changes. Now, when it comes to financing a deck, the situation can get a bit tricky. Most lenders do not provide construction loans for smaller, standalone projects like a simple deck addition. They usually expect the loan to be used for substantial work that adds significant value. If your deck is part of a larger renovation, like adding a deck along with a new room or major remodeling, then you might be able to use a construction loan to cover the entire project, including the deck. However, if the deck is the only improvement you plan to make, you may want to consider other financing options. Home equity loans, personal loans, or home improvement loans are often better suited for smaller projects. These types of loans are designed for improvements that do not require the extensive financing that a construction loan entails. For real estate investors, it is essential to understand the differences between construction loans and other financing methods. Construction loans usually requiring a detailed project plan, a realistic budget, and a clear timeline. Funds are often disbursed in stages as the project progresses. This staged payment system helps manage costs and ensures that the work is completed as planned. While this approach is beneficial for larger projects, it may not be necessary for something as small as a deck. In summary, while a construction loan is not typically used for financing a standalone deck, it can be utilized if the deck is part of a larger renovation or new construction project. Real estate investors should carefully consider the scope and scale of their project before selecting the right financing option. For smaller projects like a deck, alternative financing methods are generally more appropriate and easier to obtain. This strategy helps manage risk and maximize the return on investment.